still you managed to anchor the innings. Was the wicket tough to bat on?
Not really. It was just staying a little low. Apart from that, the wicket was good. Yeah, that's all.
And tell us about when you guys came out to restrict them. What was the message from the captain?
It was just like not to let anything loose. So basically, even if they get 2-3 good overs, it's a T10 game. Things can change in just 1 over. So just like keep tight till the last over.
Are you enjoying this format?
Yeah, definitely. It's fun. It's short. It's thrilling.
All the best, Shaurya, and well
Thank you,
played.
sir.
So that was Shaurya Singh, the man of the match from match number 29, played between 7 districts and 11S. And we have one more match lineup between Future Mattress and Colatta. So stay tuned. We'll be back after a short break.
Victory for them. 5 wins out of 7. They have a 4-point gap opening up between Future Mattress and Colatta Chocolates. They're tied on 6, and this is a very important game to determine who can challenge 11A's for that top spot. Pacific Group, that's a big surprise. 4 matches, 3 losses out of 4, and 7 districts. Well, they just can't get anything to go their way, sitting on 0 points and 0 wins. Well, the two teams are emerging out in the middle, and joining me in the comm box for all the action, it's Abdur Rahman Tariq Butt.
Oh, thank you so much. You can just stay with Abdur Rahman because you go the full name. You might as well finish one over.
Yeah, one could imagine you're a Sri Lankan fast bowler of the past. Meanwhile, Colatta Chocolates, I really like the uniform, that dark brown, very eye-catching. Zishan Butt will be taking the new ball. Very skillful bowler, Abdur Rahman.
Yeah, he is. He's had a good tournament as well. Swings the ball in at pace to the right-handers, away from the left-handers. And this is a big game for Future Matters. The first encounter between the two teams. And Colatta Chocolates were the winners in that game. That time they had batted first. So this is a new challenge. Dawood Ijaz opening the batting with Rohan Mustafa. No Alishan Sharfu today. And that's good to see Dawood Ijaz opening the batting. He's, as you said, a stylish right-hander. Can be very aggressive as well.
Yeah, if you're going to utilize him in the shorter formats, make him open the innings. Has the right technique and that hitting ability as well. Zishan Butt to Rohan Mustafa. Here we go. Oh, followed him. Smart bowling there from Zishan. Usually bowls those big outswingers to the left-hander, but saw Rohan Mustafa charging out of his crease and followed him.
Yeah, good awareness that from Zishan. And a high five from the batsman to the bowler. Well bowled. And just talking about that kit, from Colatta chocolates. Well, the fact that I've given up chocolate, that is disturbing my cravings for a nice bar.
Well,
of-
you can have all your diet plans. I'm going to have a Galaxy after this game.
I was just going to say the Galaxy chocolate wrapper looks exactly like that.
Well, they can always approach us for a sponsorship deal. Personal one, if it may be. Dawood Ijaz on strike to Zishan, but has to watch out for that in-swinger. He gets it to come in late and viciously late. This one goes across him though. He's not showing it to him just yet, and it'll be a wide.
Well, this is very interesting. We saw Faisal Amin from Rasansi do the same thing. His generic delivery is the one that comes in, but they're trying to take that ball away. I think maybe because the batsmen know as well that bring the ball in at pace. So trying to catch them off guard, but it's not going to be easy to try something new in the match.
Yeah, that is the advantage of televised cricket here in the domestic scene. Everybody knows each other's strengths and weaknesses. And this time, wow, Dawood Ijaz, that has been smoked for 6.
Wow, what a way to get off the mark in the tournament. Your first game, no sighters needed. Off the front foot, over long on for a maximum. Welcome to the DCC fan code X10, Dawood Ijaz.
The sheer arrogance of that shot, goodness me. Dawood Ijaz, he is looking like he's in the mood tonight. And if he's in the mood, then we're going to have a lot of fun in the com box.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of those players that's so good on the eye as well. And he's out there to make a statement, Ahmed Khwaja. I know that for a fact. I had a conversation with him just before the game. And he was like, watch me today. And I want other teams to watch me today as well.
Solidly behind that. Quick single taken to extra charge for a run out. Oh, I think his goose was cooked there. He looked late. And that's a narrow escape.
Oh, that fairy tale would have ended for Dawood Ijaz. Even Rohan Mustafa is asking him, why were you attempting that single? And Rohan Mustafa goes for the weirdest of singles.
Let's take a look here. That was a firm push. He did hesitate. And Intizar Ali, he would have had him by yards. Very, very close indeed. Got away with that one. It's all happening here. Oh, excellent Yorker. He knows Rohan Mustafa is trying to give himself room to power the ball through the offside, and that was picture perfect from Zishan Bhatt.
Well, in the T10 format, you don't have to wait till the death overs to take out the Yorker. You can use it from ball 1 over 1, and he's done that, Zishan.
And it's so difficult to bowl that Yorker with the new ball. You have to have complete command of the swing. That hard lacquer against your wrist. And he executed it beautifully. Outside edge, but there is a deep third in place.
Well, again, moving away from the right-hander. Very interesting to see Zishan's approach. He hides the ball, even though it's a new one. And that's because he doesn't want the batsman to know whether he's going for the in-swinger or the outswinger.
And I love the side-on action. It's a real throwback to the late 80s, 90s. Back when you were in your 30s. Abdur Rahman. Rohan Mustafa. He's looking slightly edgy here. Not completely comfortable against Zishan Bhatt. And I think Zishan has a chance here. If he can get it in the right areas. Maybe a slash to point. Maybe an uppish drive. Rohan Mustafa. Top 10 ranked T20I all-rounder in the world. Inside edge. And it's past the fine leg. How unlucky is that? 4 runs.
Oh, Zishan Bhatt. Very unlucky there. An expensive over, 15 of it, a leg by given. But Future Mattress will not mind. What a start to this game.
Saifullah Noor, another left arm pacer. Brilliant economy rate. Look at that. 7. He's only bowled in one match. None for 14. But he is another high quality bowler. Colatta Chocolates have really boosted their fast bowling resources. Of course, they are missing one of their aces, Manpreet Singh, who might be on national duty very soon.
Well, it's good to see. It's a proud moment for the club owners as well.
Caressed over extra cover. Dawood Ijaz. It might not hit the fence. Will be reined in by Lakshman Sri Kumar. But once again, just a touch too wide there.
Well, Saif going for that outswinger as well to the right-hander. Oh, Junaid Shamsu moving away from the camera. That's a nice boy.
Well, he is a pretty big lad. We need some space. 10 off 4.
Imagine if the ball goes there now where Junaid Shamsu was standing.
This time drilled past the point fielder. Glorious square drive from Dawood Ijaz.
Much more confident. That run-out opportunity just shook him a bit. He's back to what he does best. So easy on the eye watching Dawood Ijaz bat. Look at that shot. Just past that point fielder. Beautiful.
Yeah, he had no chance. Immediately did the U-turn to retrieve the ball. 14 off 5. And like you said, before the game, he was in the mood. He wanted to do something noteworthy. So far, he's taking Colatta Chocolates apart in the power play. Oh, that struck him. Bouncer there from Saifullah Noor. He has a bit of pace about him. But Dawood Ijaz seems to be all right.
Well, that seems to have stuck into the wicket. Dawood Ijaz had already played the shot. Then the ball came back and hit him flush on the helmet.
Well, we saw that happen yesterday as well. Mohammad Jawadullah, very, very young left arm pacer for Z Game Strikers, struck Syed Maqsood right on the chin, right on the grill. It made a sickening sound. Thankfully, everybody was all right. But you can see that short ball is a major weapon even in T10 cricket. And this time over mid-on, he's just swiped it for a boundary.
Well, what a response this from Dawood Ijaz. Hit on the helmet. And he's completely forgotten about that. In the slot. Goes over the mid-on fielder for a boundary. Runs coming very quickly for Dawood Ijaz and for Future Mattress.
This is fantastic batting. Good battle here. Two aggressive fast bowlers and a gun opening batter. Cut and thrust. 2-4-0-4. Well, every ball has seemed to be an event so far in the power play. 25 for none. And just whipped behind fine leg. There is deep square. Gopa Kumar. I think we may need to see him in the action very soon.
Yeah, I think he'll come in to bowl the third over. He's their ace bowler, one of the highest wicket takers of the tournament. And they need him to get a breakthrough.
Rohan Mustafa content to be the silent partner for now. We all know he's itching to thrash the ball behind point. That's his favorite scoring area. And when you drift onto the pads, he'll dispatch you over square leg. He always backs himself. He's a fighter. He's a warrior by spirit. And Saifullah Noor will have to be careful. Slow delivery and bang! Gone in the blink of an eye through point.
Well, that ball was hit so hard, even our cameraman couldn't chase it. That's how fast it went to the boundary. Room given, and Rohan Mustafa does not miss out. 15 off that over. Future Mattress, 30 for no loss at the end of 2.
So like we suggested, Gopa Kumar, Gopala Krishnan immediately into the fray, left arm spinner. They needed to change it up here. 7 wickets in the tournament already. He's having a fabulous X10, Abdurrahman.
Yeah, and that economy rate has just gone up because of that 1 over where Khalid Shah took him for 30.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice of Khalid Shah. He's a meanie. 2 right-handers at the crease though. Oh, and he's just scooped it over the leg umpire. Beautifully put away by Dawood Ijaz.
Well, what I love about that shot is that he placed it exactly where he wanted to. He wanted to go towards that fine leg boundary. And Dawood Ijaz is looking like $1,000,000 right now.
Well, we do have some major franchise tournaments coming up. And $1,000,000, that might be his price. 23 off 9. He's batting beautifully. Once again, the repeat of the shot. And better fielding this time. Good work, Lakshman Srikumar.
Yeah, they've done well to get that fielder in place. More of a fine leg than the square leg. Going down on one knee against Gopa Kumar. He's quick, Gopa. He's not one of those loopy spinners. Dawood Ijaz is really enjoying himself now.
Yeah, this pitch looks really flat at the moment. Is that the Dawood Ijaz effect? Or has it settled down after seeing some cricket on it? 2 matches of T10. And thrashed! Rohan Mustafa at his best.
You know, it's interesting you asked the question just before the shot. How many times has Rohan Mustafa played that shot in his career? And I think the counter is very much in the 5 figures, if not the 6 figures now. What a boundary. And a pressure on Gopa Kumar. He's their ace bowler. They're asking him to get the wicket. But so far he's conceded 9 of 3.
It's my way or the highway for Rohan Mustafa. That's the way he plays. This time squeezed away to deep square leg, only for 1. Better delivery from Gopa. But he's been taken for a ride already. 10 runs and 4 deliveries.
And what a start this for future Mattress. With a lot of batting still to come. Aryan Lakra, Haider Wasi Shah in very good form. 3 man of the match awards in 3 games for him. Umair Ali Khan. So they'll be looking for that 110, 120 mark here, Ahmed.
Most certainly. Nicely bowled and nicely dug out as well. Well, if you're batting with Rohan Mustafa, there is no such thing as a dot ball. You have to run on everything, even if there's a single there or not.
And Rohan was always going towards the danger end. He knew he was safe.
He's smacked 2 hard boundaries already. 10 off 6. Oh, nicely yorked. So Gopa somehow has only conceded 12. Directed there. Speculative appeal. But I think he's well in there. Just reconfirming with the third umpire.
Dawood Ijaz wasn't expecting that ball to hit the stumps. Oh, this could be mighty close. Oh, he's in, he's in. A good fielding there.
Yeah, was a bit casual there, but well in there. 42 for none at the end of 3 overs. Future Mattress dictating terms. Well, this is an attacking move, Zishan, but brought back into the attack by Ranjit Mani. Oh, down the leg side. I haven't seen that outswing yet. Could it be the conditions, Abdurrahman?
Well, it could be the ball as well. I've seen a couple of games. The bowler just saying, I wasn't able to get swing. That ball just went straight with the arm. Given as wide.
Even Saifullah Noor was getting appreciable swing in the previous game. That match was being played at oval number 1. Maybe it's just the overhead conditions, slightly chilly evening. It's chipped in the air, mid wicket. Oh, just in front of him, Lakshman Sri Kumar. Well, he's usually a very safe fielder, just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, the good thing about that shot was he just chipped it. Didn't go full-blooded, would have landed right in the hands of Lakshman.
They need to break this opening stand. It's getting perilous here for FM. 13 off 8. Rohan Mustafa, he struck a few powerful boundaries. Dawood Ijaz looking very good as well. Inside edge. Oh, bad fielding at short fine leg. Frustration for Zishan, but
Well, this is the floating power play. That's why Zishan is coming to bowl. And very frustrating for the bowler when the fielder lets the ball pass like that. Crucial boundary this for Rohan Mustafa.
well, now I understand why Zishan Butt was brought back in. Good intent from Future Mattress. They want to take the bull by the horns, keep that relentless pressure, get ahead of the game as possible. So even if they do lose a few quick wickets, the run rate will be in their favor. Hit straight. And has it been hit long enough? No, there will be a long on. Junaid Shamsu to clean it up. But the 50 opening stand for Future Mattress.
And a quick time as well. 3.3 overs for that 50. Rohan Mustafa and Dawood Ijaz are enjoying themselves. We saw the batting teams struggle on this wicket. As you were saying, Ahmed seems to have settled down nicely. But it's also the class of the batsmen. You have to say those shots played by Dawood Ijaz and Rohan Mustafa show the caliber that they have.
Yeah, they're looking like a very good opening pair. They have good chemistry. 19 off 10. Oh, look at those hands. Beautifully worked behind point. Flat throw. But Ronnie will make it in time. Ronnie the Rocket.
Yeah, they needed a direct hit. Rohan Mustafa was a bit slow just to turn around. And Shakir Haidru, the keeper today for Colatta Chocolates. Look where he's collecting that ball and how far Rohan was when that ball actually reached the area of the stumps.
Yeah, that could have been close with a better throw for sure. Shakir was very impressive keeping in the previous game. Took some acrobatic takes. Ranjit Mani at mid-on looks slightly concerned. This partnership is now looking very, very ominous. Smacked over extra cover, a lot of height. And it has plenty of distance. What a six from Rohan Mustafa.
Well, I think we need to find it the ball or get a new one. Oh, how has he middled that? Off the front foot. Amazing hit by Rohan Mustafa. And he's overtaken Dawood Ijaz now. 27 of just 12 deliveries.
I am still trying to compute how he played that shot. That is one of the most outstanding sixes in the X10 Division 1 so far. And Zishan Butt has been smashed. We were hyping him up before the game, but tonight it was all about Dawood Ijaz and Rohan Mustafa. Nothing you can do when they're striking that ball so well.
Well, he just wants to get out of this over now without any more damage.
It really is a cruel game. None for 27 on the day. Oh, that's hardly a cotton bolt, but stuck his arm out regardless. Good commitment there from Zishan. And look at that. Once again here, that was hit with a lot of power. Yeah, he barely got around to even catch the ball there. 60 for none at the end of 4 overs.
With the bowling card, 3 bowlers used. And look at those economy rates, 14, 15 and 12. 7 extras. And we're only in the 4th over. And they're going at 15 and over. Or could we see the first 150 in the fan code DCC X10?
Well, with the likes of Syed Haider, Wasi Shah, Umair Ali Khan and plenty more, I think that's well within sight. Desperately need to break this opening stand here, Colatta. How will they do it? They turn to Intizar Ali, the tall off-break bowler. Very skillful bowler he is.
And a good matchup against the left-hander, taking the ball away. Just the 1 wicket to his name so far.
Yeah, he hasn't got the rewards he's deserved, but a very solid option for sure. Slashed over point. There's a deep cover in place, but it's a long throw. And Rohan Mustafa, he'll take 2 very easily.
Yes, as you said, just before the start of the innings, he's not going to give up on those 2s. He runs hard for his runs. He runs hard for his partner's runs as well.
Yeah, that's why he's lasted so long at the top level, Rohan Mustafa. His commitment to fitness, his commitment to excellence. This time skewed over extra cover. Has he hit the gap? Yes, he has.
Didn't get all of it this time, Rohan Mustafa. But gets enough bat to go over extra cover for a boundary.
Brilliant batting, adventurous, daring. And took his risk. It paid off. And that's the nature of this format. But can you execute as well as your intent? That's only a few special players can do.
And he is special, Rohan Mustafa. 34 of 15. The Ijaz hasn't had strike.
Well, I
for
thought
quite
you were
some time.
mentioning his age there, 34. Still super fit. This time toe end of the bat. And Dawood Ijaz, he's certainly going to take a chance here. He's been watching from the non-striker's end for a while. That can be a bit off-putting, Abdurrahman.
Yeah, you lose momentum as a batsman as well. We always talk about momentum, the game of momentum in cricket. And Dawood Ijaz basically has to start all over again because he hasn't faced a ball in the last 2 overs.
Yeah, let's see if it affects him. He's very much a rhythm player. Likes to have control of the pulse of the game. 25 of 11. It's been a very good innings from him too. Slog sweep towards mid-wicket. There is protection out there. Bit of a misfield. And no, only 1 run.
Well, Rohan Mustafa giving him the stare because he was ready for the 2. But I think Dawood Ijaz just a bit slow to turn around. This is a good battle going on right here. Intizar Ali against Rohan Mustafa.
Been a pretty good over from Intizar Ali so far. Reverse bottom edge. Oh, good fielding at short third. That ball was moving quickly. And overthrows. Well, what was the need for that? You're just gifting runs to an opening pair. And he's looking for more, plenty more.
Well, can you believe it? What would have been a single turned into 3. And thanks to the awareness of Rohan Mustafa, quicker delivery. Should have just been a single. Needless throw over the keeper, over the bowler.
Well, I'm wondering who was that throw to? Who did it see? That was in brown there. Senseless throwing there for just for the sake of the game. Right then, Dawood Ijaz back on strike. Oh, it's gone up. A lot of height on it. Who's going to take it? Oh, Shinto George, good try, but he had to run in all the way from the mid-wicket boundary and couldn't get there.
Yeah, landing in no man's land, as they say. But another expensive over, 13 off it. Future Mattress going on their merry ways. 73 for no loss at the end of 5. We'll go and find a mattress to lie down on as we introduce Kaz Farooq and Mudassir Ali into the com box.
Thank you, Ahmad and Abdul Rahman. What a start. Future Mattress has got both the openers out there in the middle, and joining me in the com box is Mr. Qais Farooq. Welcome to com box, Qais bhai.
Thank you very much. Or Ranjit's just struggled a little bit there. We know he's fighting an injury. But again, he's such a hard fighter. He's come in and taken on the attack, taken the bowling responsibility. And it's ideal for them, as we see Ranjit's stats: 6 wickets in 3 innings, an economy rate of 7.17, which is brilliant, and a very low average. And I was wondering why he did not come on a little bit earlier, perhaps because of that injury. But now he's got no opportunity, he's got no choice but to come in and bowl.
I asked him during the toss, why is he playing? He said it's hard to get 11 fit players on field for Colatta Chocolates. Around 5 to 6 players are injured. Captain leading from the front, Ranjit Mani. This time on the off stump, played on the back foot by Dawood Ejaz towards deep extra cover. This is how the people will remember Qais bhai. He's injured, but he's giving his all, trying to get that breakthrough for his team.
Yeah, he's a fighter, and he epitomizes what Colatta Chocolates is all about. He's their leader, obviously, and they know he's injured. He was injured in the previous game, and he still played with an injury and performed well. He was the man of the match in the last game, so he's taken on the responsibilities, and the team should take a lot of confidence from that. As that one's gone down the leg side, and they've run through.
Poor wicket keeping by
Nice.
Shakir Haidru.
That's a bye. And again, Shakir Haidru, we talked him up big time in the last game. He was very exceptional with his wicket keeping. Just got an awkward bounce, I believe.
He's also coming back after an injury. Good to see all these players coming back and performing here in X10. A wild swing, slower delivery, known for bowling those cutters. Ranjit Mani beaten in the air. Dawood Ejaz, a rare couple of dot deliveries in this over.
Well, dot balls are gold for Colatta Chocolates right now, and he's bowled really well. He bowled that, he rolled his fingers over, he got a little bit of drift in the air. And Dawood Ejaz completely missed that, just wanted to give it the full Monty. And a brilliant over bowled so far by Ranjit Mani in the grand scheme of things, in the context of the game, as this one has been hooked towards deep mid-wicket. And they'll run through for another single. So very good over from Ranjit Mani. 3 off it, and Future Mattress are 77 without loss at the end of 6. Well, you get down to the business end of the Future Mattress innings. Last 4 overs remaining. They haven't lost a wicket yet, and they're in the driver's seat in the game. as Ranjit Mani turns to his other medium pacer who's known for bowling those cutters, Junaid Shamsu. A good move based on the context the game is headed in, because you're looking, if you're future mattress right now, you're looking at 130, 140 with all wickets in hand. So Colatta Chocolates will have to do really well to pull this game back and restrict future mattress. As we look at Junaid Shamsu's stats, 4 wickets in 4 innings. Economy rate is a touch high, 11.29 at an average of 19.75.
A low full toss played towards the deep square leg by Dawood Ejaz. Just a single this time. Champion sides knows how to make a comeback. They have lost to Colatta Chocolates the early stage of this tournament. And the future mattress players regroup, and what a comeback by this team in this tournament, leading the table. Rohan Mustafa on 39 of just 19 deliveries. In comes Junaid Shamsu. Once again a slower delivery, this time it was on his pads. Last couple of overs has been good for Colatta Chocolates. They are pulling the things back.
Yeah, they've managed to pull the score back and give some semblance to their bowling lineup. The last 8 balls have been brilliant, and perhaps they missed the trick with their attack bowlers right at the start. And again, we didn't see a lot of slow balls being bowled, as Junaid bowls that wide, a wayward delivery. Almost went to third slip if there was one. That's going to add 1 to future mattress total. They're 80 now without loss.
A lucky escape for Junaid Shamsu this time. A full toss delivery played straight towards deep square leg. One bounce straight into the hands of George. And just to let our viewers know, this event is managed by ITW and Pacific Star Sports. And a big thanks to them and our camera team. They're doing a wonderful job. Smart cricket, slower delivery, and this time glided towards the point. Well fielded by George.
Again, this is a brilliant over so far for Colatta Chocolates. They haven't conceded any boundaries in the last over and a half. And they've managed to pull things back a little bit, as Dawood Ejaz has sliced that towards long off. That should be a catch, easily taken. And the first wicket falls against the run of play through the pressure that has been created by Ranjit Mani and Junaid Shamsu through some very good bowling.
This time a bit fuller, trying to go over the long off fielder. A good catch taken by Krishna Kumar KK. At last, a sigh of relief for Colatta Chocolates. Dawood Ejaz walks back to the pavilion. What a stand for the first wicket between Dawood Ejaz and Rohan Mustafa comes to an end. Dawood Ejaz managing 32 of 20 deliveries with the help of 3 fours and 1 maximum 82 for 1. Fall of Dawood Ejaz walks in. Man in form for future mattress. It's Syed Haider Wasisha. What a season this lad is having with the bat. Joins his captain in the middle, Rohan Mustafa, batting on 40 of just 21 deliveries.
He's a good young cricketer, good brilliant fielder, a very good batsman. As he plays that towards the long on area and runs through for a single. That's the end of the 7th over. Future mattress 83 for 1. As we have a look at the future mattress batting card, Rohan Mustafa, 40 of 21 and still out there. That's going to be a danger sign for Colatta Chocolates. Dawood Ijaz back to the dugout, 32 of 20 balls, played brilliantly. And Heather Vasisha has just walked out to bat. He's 1 of 1. 10 extras conceded by Future Mattress in the 7 overs.
At last, Junaid Shamshu was able to get that breakthrough. Comes in Intezar Ali, a bit expensive in his first over. Haider Vasisha on strike. Definitely he'll go for that maximum against Intezar. Bounce and turns for Intezar on the back foot. Completely misses this time. Haider Vasisha.
Super bowling boy.
Brilliantly bowled, stepping down the track. A bit of break, and once again we have seen the ball keeping low. And cleans up this time. Intezar Ali walks back. Syed Haider Vasisha.
Well, they're pulling things back really well. They've conceded 10 runs in the last 14 deliveries and taken 2 wickets. So good fight back from Colatta Chocolates as Haider Vasisha is walking back to the dugout for no score.
So wicket number 2 goes down for Future Mattress. It's 83 for 2.
Well, he had no option. He just had to go for it with about 2.5 overs to go. He just completely lost his shape and line.
Here comes the boom of this team. Umair Ali Khan joins Rohan Mustafa. 3 innings, 46 runs, 184 strike rate, 19 best to his name. Umair. Nicely bowled by Intezar Ali.
Yeah, again, he's following up with the overs bowled by Ranjit and Junaid very well. Only conceded 1 run of his 3 deliveries. As we have the Bash brothers in the middle, Rohan Mustafa and Umair Ali Khan.
What a duo. We have witnessed many innings from Umair Ali Khan and Rohan Mustafa. Together they have won many matches for the team. They play together. A very loyal friend of Rohan Mustafa, Umair Ali Khan.
Yeah, we have a very long-standing friendship and they enjoy each other as Rohan has also departed, trying to pick up the pace. He understands what's happened in the last 2 overs and that they've fallen behind. And against the run of all play, Colatta Chocolates are coming back into the game. They're fighting hard and they're back in this game.
Intezar's wait is over for the wickets. Great glove work by Shakir Haidru, stepping down, and he got that gap between the pad and bat, and brilliantly stumped by Shakir Haidru. Walks back. Rohan Mustafa, 40 to his name of 22 deliveries with the help of 4 fours, 1-6, 84 for 3.
Lefty, sorry. Lefty. Kicha, നന്നായി പോരണം ഇനിയും പോരണം കോപ്പില്ല ഇങ്ങനെ
Aryan Lakra walks to the center. 11 runs in his 1 inning, 5.5 average. Strike rate is pretty decent, 183. And Colatta Chocolates conceding 10 runs, 11 runs in the last 16 balls and taking 3 wickets. That's a big fight back from the team. All started by their captain Ranjit Mani.
Definitely, he started to build that pressure and advantage taken by Intezar and Junaid Shamshu. Aryan Lakra, very first ball pushed towards the long off for an easy single. They missed the trick initially, the fast bowler bowling those quicker ones, and belted by Rohan Mustafa and Dawood Ijaz. The smart thinking by Junaid Shamshu and
Good run, boys. Good run, boys.
the captain, Money. The off break is doing magic for Colatta Chocolates.
Aye.
Oh, that's missed everything, including the wicket keeper. They've run through for a bye. And that's the end of the 8th over. Future Mattress are 86 for 3. And Colatta Chocolates have pulled back the game really well as we have a look at the Colatta Chocolates bowling lineup. They're fast bowlers, very expensive. Zishan, but no wicket for 28 of his 2. Saifullah Noor, no wicket for 15 of his 1. Gopan surprisingly went for runs, 12 of his 1 over. Ali Intizar, 2 for 15 of his 2. Ranjit Mani has bowled that solitary over, conceded only 3 runs. And Junaid Shamsuddin, 1 for 5 of his solitary over. 11 extras that might end up hurting them at the end of the game.
So the 2 new batters out in the middle. Left-hand batter Aryan Lakra with Umar Ali Khan. Try to go for those big shots. Junaid Shamshu coming in to bowl his second over. Full toss delivery played over the extra cover. Captain goes behind the ball, but this time Gopan coming all the way from the deep. Couple of runs has been added. At one stage they were going at around 15 runs per over. Now it came down almost to 10.80.
Another slower ball has been hit by Umair Ali towards that vacant wide long off area. They're going to run through for 2. And again, I feel Colatta Chocolates will be very happy as long as they don't concede too many boundaries in the remaining 10 balls. They've managed to pull the game back well, and like you said, from a run rate of about 14-15, they've brought it down to a touch above 11.
This is the beauty of this game, the shorter format T10. Couple of good overs and you're back in the business. It all started with Rohan Mustafa. Some brilliant batting, well supported by Dawood Ejaz. But that 1 over of Ranjit Mani completely changed scenario of this match. Junaid Shamshu.
Well, that looked very wide, but the umpire has not given it.
I really don't understand stepping down the track. It was way outside the off stump. Lucky for Junaid Shamshu. Brilliant piece of bowling this time. A bit quick. A big heave. Misses completely Umair Ali Khan.
Well, again, this is turning out to be a brilliant over from Junaid. 4 runs conceded of 4 deliveries. Umair is trying to just hit that out of the 7th stadium. He's not connected yet. 5 of 6 are very unlike him. And that's been played towards deep mid-wicket. There's protection there, so they'll run through for a single. Again, Colatta won't mind that at all. It's a 5-run over so far.
Has been this team, Colatta Chocolates, for me, it's like an underdog. If you compare with the IGM and Future Mattress, they're giving a good fight to Future Mattress. Special talented team, Colatta Chocolates.
That's again very well bowled by Junaid. The dot ball, and the pressure is now mounting on Future Mattress. 91 for 3 at the end of 9. So we come down to the last over of the Future Mattress innings. 14 runs conceded in the last 3 overs. That's how well they've pulled it back.
Brilliant piece of bowling by Ranjit Mani. Specialized in bowling those cutters and slower deliveries.
Well, I tell you there's going to be one individual who would have seen this and immediately recognized it, and that would be Umair Ali. As he's played that towards deep square leg. They were trying for a double, a slight misfield, and there is a chance. And Aryan Lakra has had to sacrifice himself in an effort to get Umair Ali Khan back on strike.
Comedy of errors. Zishan Bhatt coming all the way from deep mid-wicket and walks back Aryan Lakra. Charging in from deep, Zishan.
Well, Aryan was a little bit slow off the block. I feel he should have, in any case, tried to get Umair on strike, or at least try to get that second. He's a young boy. He's only in his 19 or 20 as he walks back to the pavilion for one of two deliveries. And Future Mattress are now 92 for 4. And that one's been hit down to deep mid-wicket. You're only going to get one. This Mohammad Ikram Jora is the new man at the crease. You can see a spring in the step of Colatta Chocolates. They're a lot more confident. You could see the shoulders dropping in the first 5 or 6 overs when there was carnage all around the ground by Rohan and by Dawood Ijaz.
Coming down the track, Ikram just manages to get a single. Trusting his slower deliveries, Ranjit Mani. Experienced Ranjit Mani pulling things back for Colatta. 10 deliveries so far by Ranjit Mani, gave away just 6 runs. 2 more deliveries in the first innings. Makes rooms for himself. Lucky getting that inside edge ball racing towards the fine leg region. There was chased by the fielder, but the ball wins here. An all-important boundary from the blade of Umair Ali Khan. It doesn't matter at this point how it comes. 98 for Future Mattress. To one stage it looks like they were going beyond 130, 135. So far 7 runs in this over. Last delivery of the first innings. Stepping down, goes big towards the long off. This time clears the field. Maximum by Umair Ali Khan.
Well, he finishes it with a bang. 10 runs of the last 2 balls. And those were 2 boundaries since the 6th over, mind you. So they've had to work hard since they started off with 77 of the first 6. And they've played very, very well now. They've got a par score, 104 for 4 at the end of 10. Umair has finished with a bang. Ranjit has bowled fairly well, 16 of his 2 overs. And I still feel Colatta Chocolates might be again the happier side going into the halfway stage because of how they've pulled the game back.
104 on board. Colatta needs something special to pull this chase off. What a brilliant batting display we have seen in the initial overs. It was 50-50 in the first innings. I would say Future Mattress started off well. Rohan Mustafa scored 40 quick runs off just 22 deliveries. Dawood Ijaz supported him well for his 32. Haider managed just 1. Umair Ali Khan has been promoted. Important 18 crucial runs of just 12 deliveries. Aryan just 1 run to his name, and Ikram also managed just a single. 11 extras. This will haunt Colatta Chocolates. 10 overs, 104 for 4.
As we have a look at the Colatta Chocolates bowling cards, Zishan Bhatt, no wicket for 28 of his 2. Saifullah Noor, no wicket for 15 of his solitary over. Gopa Kumar, no wicket for 12 of his over. Ali Intizar brought them back into the game, 2 for 15, the pick of the bowlers of his 2. Ranjit Mani, a brilliant spell under trying and difficult circumstances. He was bowling to both those destructive batsmen, no wicket for 16 of his 2. And Junaid Shamsuddin, again, a brilliant display from him, 1 for 10 of his 2 overs.
Let's see the highlights of the first inning. Brilliant shot played over mid-on by Dawood Ejaz. Manages with ease to clear that mid-on field a couple of times. Rohan Mustafa brilliantly played over the point on the back foot. Came really hard on Zishan, but a lofted shot over long off Junaid Shamsu. Bit lucky, I would say, this time getting rid of Dawood Ejaz. Wasisha comes and just made one run. This over has turned the tables. Couple of wickets that to the set batsman Rohan Mustafa.
And that's the run out. Aryan Lakra. He could have done better, I feel. There was a lot of opportunity for him to get that second run.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 7 Stadium in Dubai for the fan code DCC X10 Division 1. News from the center is that Colatta Chocolates, well, they fought back brilliantly with the ball and now need just 105 runs to win against Future Mattress. That is the batting scorecard. A very strong start for FM. Rohan Mustafa 40 of 22, Dawood Ijaz 32 of 20, Sayyid Haider Wasi Shah cleaned up for just one, Umair Ali Khan 18 of 12, but they just couldn't find that momentum near the second half of the batting effort. 11 extras helping them along to breach that 100 score. And look at the bowling options used by Ranjit Mani. None for 16 in his 2 overs. Junaid Shamsu brilliant, 1 for 10 in his 2. And Intizar Ali 2 for 15 in his 2 overs. When they saw that the fast bowlers were getting hammered, they switched to medium pace and spin, and that paid off big time. So it's the big unit Shinto George out there opening the innings. They need him to get off to a quick start in the power play. Dawood Ijaz will be the wicket keeper for Future Mattress, opening alongside Ranjit Mani, the regular opener and captain of Colatta Chocolates. And joining me in the com box to open this innings alongside Umair Ali Khan is going to be Mr. Kes Farooq. Good evening, Kes.
Good evening. Well, what a good fight back from this team. 24 runs conceded of the last 4 overs. That was a brilliant comeback from Colatta Chocolates.
Absolutely phenomenal rearguard action from the Colatta bowlers. Quick single taken by Shinto to point to get underway. And now Future Mattress will have to pull their socks up, so to speak. And they need to dismiss this opening pair. A dangerous combination of Ranjit Mani and Shinto George.
And I feel Umair is the right bowler to utilize the conditions. He was at the wicket when he was seeing those slower balls being bowled, and he's the best exponent of that slower delivery that I've seen.
Yeah, he bowls that leg cutter really beautifully. Has developed that over the last 6 to 8 months. Has excellent control, and it's a wicket-taking ball for him. So Future Mattress will need to step up with the ball. 5 wickets in the tournament so far for Umair Ali Khan. Very good economy rate considering he bowls in the power play. Both openers safely off the mark with singles. And Shinto looking to unleash, catching it on the splice of the bat there. That's not an easy shot to play against Umair Ali Khan.
Yeah, he's a smart bowler. He knows how to utilize the conditions to his advantage, and he's been so consistent over the last few years, or since I've known him, and I've known him for a very long time. He's a very consistent player and one of the best medium pace all-rounders that you can have in a T20 environment.
Coming off a player of the match performance, Ranjit Mani, 80 runs in 5 innings so far. That strike rate could be better. Oh, look at that one. That was absolute roller from Umair Ali Khan.
Well, he's returning the favor back to Ranjit Mani because Ranjit bowled a few of those slower balls to him, and he's recognized what the pitch is going to do. Look at that. That was a leg spinner.
Incredible cut off the surface there. Has those long, lean fingers and really uses that to run it down the seam of the ball. Excellent bowling. This time chipped in the air. There's nobody at mid-wicket though. And they're going to push for 2. Just makes it in time. That was close.
Lucky Ranjit. He did not pick that up. But all credit to him. The man is injured. He's bowled his 2 overs. He's run around in the field, and now he's running hard between the wickets to get runs for his side.
Yeah, not much recovery time between games, but he's a soldier. He will give it his all. And that's the kind of man you want in a leadership role. Another slowy outside edge squeezed away to point. You have Ikram Johra out there. And it's a single though, that's why Umair is unhappy. 6 for none after the end of the first.
कर रहे हो? ऐसा move हुआ.
So it's going to be captain v captain. Rohan Mustafa. Oh, playing across the line, beats the fine leg. And it's touch and go. And well, Qatar 2022 is about to kick off in a few days. And Ikram Johra, he's up for selection.
Yeah, he's showing off his football skills, isn't he?
Big long chase for the deep square leg. Asif Hayat was looking in trouble from fine leg. So they've picked up two, but that's very, very dangerous to play Rohan across the line. If it keeps a touch low or if it beats the bat, you're going to be in trouble. And yep, just in the nick of time. Inner Soul will take two. 6 of 5 for Ranjit. He does love that paddle and scoop shot. This time whipped away hard. And Ikram Johra, does he have the throw? They're going to run on it. And yeah,
Fuck you, man.
and Rohan is not happy at all. Look at that. He's blown his fuse early.
I think he wants a change in the field, and he's getting it. The man gets what he wants.
That is why he's one of the best captains in the UAE. He demands nothing less than perfection from everyone who crosses that line with him. And take a look at Rohan's reaction here. They ran on his throw. That's why he was absolutely livid, Kes.
Yeah.
Outside edge. And well, that is not going to help his mood, is it?
Well, he's not going to be happy. And Shinto looked like he was struggling. He was late off the block. And that throw was poor. So I believe he sent Haider Wasi Shah now to that deep fielder as there was a thick outside edge on the next ball. It's gone to that vacant third man area for a boundary.
Full toss, drilled hard, drilled straight. There is a fielder out there. So it's been a sedate start for Colatta, but don't need to do anything heroic considering the target of 105.
Yeah, they get a reasonably good start, and they can probably make a match of it with some of their power hitters.
Oh, almost yorked him there. And power hitter is exactly the description of Shinto George. He's a big unit, powerful forearms, broad-shouldered. And he's been cleaned up by a trademark Rohan Mustafa outswinger.
Well, I guess he's going to have to do everything for his team now. Batted very well, scored a 40-odd, and he's got the first wicket in the first over that he's bowled. Look at that shape. He bowls that so well. Outswinger, drifter, whatever you want to call it. Shinto George played down the wrong line, and he's walking back to the hut. 2 of 4 deliveries. Colatta Chocolates 15 for 1 at the end of 2.
Well, good to see this young boy back from international duty. Aryan Lakra, left arm spinner, true, genuine all-rounder. And this is his second game of the tournament, in fact. 6.5 economy rate is absolutely superb. If he can give 2 overs of that, Future Mattress will be very, very pleased indeed.
He's again a brilliant youngster, has come through the under-19, under-16 setup. Scored loads of runs during that time, has been picked up by Future Mattress again, which is so brilliant for the youngsters who perform on the domestic stage and perform on those under-19, under-16 levels, and then get the opportunity with the big teams to showcase their skills.
Absolutely. Being trained under the tutelage of Rohan Mustafa, it's a privilege and a gift. Forced off the back foot, but straight to extra. Once again, a single given there. I'm sure Ronnie is not happy.
Well, as fielders are going to be under the firing line throughout the 10 overs.
Well, everybody in the entire 7 stadium will be in the firing line. Maybe even us. Lakshman Shri Kumar nicely glided. Former UAE international. And you yourself being a former UAE international, Kas Farooq, you must know a lot more about him.
Yeah, I've actually played with him. So him and I played during the same time. He's a very, very good player. I feel he's more suited to the longer version of the game but again, he can hit those big shots.
Catch it.
Pulled away, but hasn't got the distance or the right connection. Rohan himself at deep mid wicket. Yeah, and he bowls very good outswingers as well. On a helpful surface, he can be a real handful.
Yeah, we haven't seen him bowl in the T10 format for Colatta Chocolates, but yes, he can bowl those slow medium, the teasing deliveries.
18 for 1 after 2.3. It's been a sedate start for CC. They need some boundaries.
Yes, yes.
Once again, jammed him up there. Excellent bowling by Aryan. And he's come along leaps and bounds over the last 6 months or so. Made his ODI and T20I debut for the UAE national side. I still remember his very, very excellent innings of 80 odd against Scotland on a tough surface on his ODI debut. Since then, he's been pretty much a mainstay of the UAE team.
Yeah, and he's got years ahead of him. He just needs to work perhaps a little bit on his running between the wickets.
A beautiful scoop there from Ranjit Mani. And it just about runs away for 4, or has he dragged it in? We'll need third umpire's confirmation, but I think that might be 4, Cass.
Too close to call that one, but we'll leave that to the umpires, I guess.
Beautifully executed scoop right over the keeper's left shoulder. That's as straight as you can get, and that's a 4. Excellent camera work. Shout out to our production by ITW and Pacific Star Sports. I just hope they're not following us. You're getting up to some mischief, especially K.S. Farooq. 19 off 11. Ranjit Mani off to a start here. And once again exposing all 3 sticks. That's dangerous. He'll keep the strike. 24 for 1 at the end of 3.
शाबाश शाबाश जी ओए दिमाग ना करी पेटी दे हिसाब ना पेटी स्लो ही हां
Mohammad Azhar, another left arm tweaker coming in. So it's trial by spin for Colatta Chocolate so far, and very smart. I think Rohan Mustafa has recognized this surface does lack a bit of pace. 7 wickets in the tournament for Azhar. And he's so consistent, such a reliable performer, Cass.
Yeah, I've had the privilege of playing with him, and I've known him also for a very, very long time. He's again one of the stalwarts of UAE domestic cricket. Very good all-rounder, handy with the bat, a very good fielder as well.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen him slap some towering 6s over cow corner when it's his day. And so hard to get away with the ball. But a lot depends on this man on screen, Ranjit Mani, 22 of 13. Not quite timing the ball yet so far. That is relatively better, but there will be protection. Good fielding. You need good fielding if you want to play for Rohan Mustafa.
Yeah, fielding is of core importance in any format of the game, let alone T10. In T10, obviously, it makes it more important because every run counts.
Yeah, they're just denying them that oxygen, making them run hard, even for doubles. Lakshman Srikumar. Bowled him! Mohammad Azhar. Dead eye on the stumps. And if you play him across the line, you will be in trouble.
Yeah, he's such an accurate bowler, Mohammad Azhar. Lakshman Srikumar trying to just heave that. He gave himself room, but then he went towards deep mid-wicket. I was under the impression he'd probably go towards that offside, but nevertheless, the furniture has been disturbed. He's walking back to the dugout, 2 of 3. And Colatta Chocolates are in a little bit of trouble at 27 for 2.
पीछे रहे उजैर पे आएगा थोड़ा बाहर नहीं छपाई
It's Krishna Kumar Ramakrishnan coming in at number 4. So left hand, right hand combination at the crease. Yet to make a significant mark with the bat in the fan code DCC X10. But tonight is the night you can make a name for yourself. It's not a big target. You just need one good partnership. Down the leg side, top edge, over the short fine. And will he catch up to it? Yeah, just about reins it in there. I think it's Saif Janjua there at short fine.
That was a good effort. He had to labor towards that delivery, that ball, but he's managed to save a couple of runs for his side.
Risky shot by Krishna Kumar. But you have to take some risks for sure at this stage of the game. Oh, big shot on the leg side. He's chosen the biggest boundary and he's found the fielder. Asif Hayat makes no mistake and Muhammad Azza picks up his second.
Well, he just couldn't execute it properly. I think it got the toe end of the bat and it's gone to the longer side. Yeah, it looked like he sliced it and also got the toe end of the bat. A simple catch taken by Asif. And Krishna's brief stint at the crease is come to an end. He's walking back to the dugout. 2 of 2. Colatta Chocolates are now 29 for 3.
Junaid Shamsuddin aka Junaid Shamsu coming in at number 5. It was his partnership with Nikhil Srinivasan that really changed the tide of the previous game. And can he reproduce those heroics tonight? He'll bat with a clear mind. 77 runs in the tournament. Pretty good strike rate as well.
And knowing him, he'd probably want that strike rate to be a little bit higher because he can hit some big shots. But again, they're under the pump here, and Rohan has recognized the fact that there's no point bowling fast bowlers. As you see that one not bounce, and Junaid has just played that towards deep long off for a single.
75 needed off 6, 30 for 3. So Rohan Mustafa rotating his spinners plus Umair Ali Khan to a very devastating effect. 2 for 6 for Mohammad Azhar. Aryan Lakra with the steady over as well. And Rohan got the big wicket of Shinto George as well. Aryan to bowl his second over. And I think Junaid Shamsu will certainly take a dip. Wideish long off. There's a deep extra cover as well. Very interesting. And the leg side sweepers hold it quick into the pitch. They will push for 2 here. Asif Hayat. Oh, he does a very good job. Attack the ball there.
Well, the required run rate has jumped up to around 13 now. This is where when it goes up above 12, that's where we start drawing the line as, you know, the game going into the bowling side's favor. So they need to do something quick. They'll need to pull the required run rate down and quickly.
Yeah, Ranjit Mani, despite making 24 of 15, hasn't found the boundaries as per the requirement. And like you mentioned, it's time to draw that line, draw that red line. 32 for 3. They need somebody to play a blinder now. Could it be Junaid Shamsu? He certainly has the big striking ability. He's drilled that through extra cover, but that fielder is exactly placed. Uzair Khan, it's a big throw. They will pick up 2.
Yeah, if I found that gap between the point and that wide extra cover fielder, and doubles will not help them. They need a few boundaries, a couple of boundaries perhaps every over to get to that target.
Yeah, keeping it tight, protecting the boundaries with the right fielders. This time he goes aerial, and it's a flat 6 from Junaid Shamsu.
Well, that's the first one of maybe perhaps 2 that he needs in this over. 65 required of 32 balls, and he's hit that with a lot of power. That was a ranked short ball, and Junaid was just able to pounce on it.
A short arm jab there, and it went the distance. The natural power of Junaid. This time floated, but very full. Haider Wasisha, well, nobody's going to run on his throw. Electric fielder. Still a better over, 11 off it, so they're at least keeping up with the required. But Ranjit Mani, he's been out there for 15 deliveries. Now he needs to hit the nitros here. Get some boundaries. But that was struck sweetly. And in the gap for a boundary. Expensive over from Aryan Lakra.
Well, they've got the runs in this over.
Well, it was just a touch short, and he's pounced on it. So 16 needed of the last 5 overs. We'll leave this thrilling finale to Abdur Rahman Tariq and Mudassir Ali to take you through.
Three innings, no wicket to his name till now. 33 average, 6.60. The economy matters for Mohammad Uzair Khan. A partnership flourishing for Colatta Chocolate between Junaid Shamsu and Ranjit Mani. And for this final 5 overs of this match, joining me in the combox, my dear friend Abdur Rahman. Welcome to combox.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ali, and thank you, Kes Farooq and Ahmed Khwaja. Well, they're going at 9 and over. They need 12 and over from here to win this game. And it's all down to that man, the captain, Ranjit Mani. 28 of 16 for him. Can he get a couple of boundaries in this over?
They need some quick runs here, Ranjit Mani and Junaid Shamsu. Typical Ranjit Mani scoop. Played over the fine leg ball, racing towards the fence. Chased by Azhar. Couple of runs. A bit weak, I would say, Mohammad Azhar while throwing that. And couple of runs has been added to the total. 48, 30 of the 17 by Ranjit Mani.
Well, it's the birthday boy, Mohammad Azhar. Getting 2 wickets in his over. Hasn't come into bowl again. And that time, as you said, the throw a bit weak. Maybe tired from cutting all those cakes in the morning. Or down the leg side, given as wide. Just having a look at the field, and Mudassir, I think they've gone for the power play, have they? No, just 4 fielders in the circle. Everybody else is on the boundary. So it's the normal overs yet. No floating power play. So they have that one ace up their sleeve, Colatta Chocolates. That floating power play, if they can get that over for about 15-16, that will settle the game.
A big heave by Ranjit Mani. Coming into the right-hand batter. Ball going towards the deep square leg. Just a single. Injured Mani. Leading from the front, whether it's batting, bowling or fielding. Couple of players of this squad got injured. Sham Ramesh was pick of the bowler against Pacific. Unfortunately, he got injured.
Well, Sham Ramesh was the man of the match of the first game between these two teams with the bat and the ball. And they're missing him dearly here. And Junaid Shamsu, oh, brilliant Yorker. Uzair Khan on point, right in the block hole, but they take 2. Brilliant running between the wickets. Ranjit Mani is limping, but he's going to run and run hard for the team, that's for sure. 52 on the board now for Colatta Chocolates.
Nicely bowled this time in the block hole. Couple of runs has been taken by Ranjit Mani and Junaid Shamsu. They need couple of boundaries in this over. 26 balls, 53 runs needed for Colatta Chocolates. Junaid Shamsu on strike, making room for himself, following the batter this time, Uzair Khan. Quick bouncer delivered by Uzair.
Well, that sounded like it hit a fleshy part of his body, off the chest into the face. And Junaid Shamsu has stolen a single. Well, that's good to see. Umair Ali Khan, he's a champion, the nicest guy on the field by far. As I was saying in the previous game, they've played a lot of cricket, all of these guys together. Uzair Khan did give him a bit of a stare, but I'm sure he'll go and ask him if he's all right at the end of the game.
Last delivery of 6th over. A typical Ranjit Mani scoop. This time the ball racing towards the third man region for an all-important boundary.
Very important that they've gotten the 12 in the over they needed just before the start. And what a shot this by the captain. Very similar to certain Dil scoop that Tilakratne Dilshan used to play. 57 on the board now. 48 needed in the last 4.
Hari. 6 over 47. 47 in 6. 47.
Rohan Mustafa coming back into the attack. Or down the leg side. It's in the air. Could this be a wicket? No, it's in the gap. What a way to start the over. A boundary against Rohan Mustafa. Junaid Shamsu. Well, he's always been there or thereabouts. Junaid Samsu, we're still yet to see a match-winning knock from him, and I know, and you know this as well, Mudassir. He's capable of these match-winning knocks.
Trying to bowl that quicker delivery. Well picked by Junaid Shamshu. Once again, this time goes big towards the long off for yet another maximum from the blade of Junaid Shamshu.
Well, I'll tell you what, that Uzair Khan bouncer has awakened the beast. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Junaid Samsu, the Hulk, now hitting straight down the ground. That brown kit is going to turn green any minute, Mudassir Ali.
come on, Lale. पकड़ ले इसको लाले.
10 runs so far from 2 deliveries in this over.
Oh, outside off stump. What a delivery. Oh, brilliant. Very well done, Ikram Johra. And I tell you what, Matiullah Khan has dodged a bullet there. The captain is looking at him. And if I'm Matiullah Khan, I'd be thanking my lucky stars Ikram was awake. Ikram has saved Matiullah's life here. What a delivery to get a wicket. Brilliant stuff from Ikram. Oh, almost dropping that as well. Oh, heart in mouth stuff. Heart in mouth stuff. That would have been a wide. But Junaid Samsu, having taken 10 of 2 deliveries, has given his wicket away.
Got carried away. A bad ball to get the wicket. Junaid Shamsu walks back after scoring 12 of just 11 deliveries with the help of 2 maximum and 1 4, 67 for 4 Colatta.
लेकिन वो गलत हो गया. अभी was counting the 48 चाहिए. बचाना लाला.
Well, Gopa Kumar coming in to bat now, the left-hander. And you think this is the last partnership now for Colatta Chocolates to take them through. Well, Ranjit Mani with some protest. Well, the new rule states that Gopa Kumar takes strikes, so I'm not sure what the conversation is about. You can't hide Gopa Kumar from taking strike. He'll take strike one day anyways. Yeah, let's get on with the game. 10 of 2 deliveries and a wicket. Rohan Mustafa in the action now. Slower delivery, hit straight. Could this be a catch? Oh, he's fluffed it. He was outside the boundary. He's called it as 4. He's very unhappy. Rohan Mustafa. Steam out of his ears. You can see it from here.
Some poor fielding helping the Colatta Chocolates. This time it was Haider Vasisha. Good comeback by Rohan this time. A quicker delivery played straight towards the bowler. 14 runs. They need 12 runs per over. They have managed 14 till now.
Oh, good finish. Good finish. 2 dot balls to finish a very expensive over. He's still on. He's giving Syed Haider Vasisha an earful. 71 of 7 overs. 34 needed in the last 3 overs. It's anyone's game from here.
Colatta Chocolates batting card Shinto just managed 2 runs. Ranjit Mani is still out there batting beautifully. With 35 runs. Lakshman Srikumar, the experienced Lakshman, goes cheaply for 2. Krishna Kumar just managed 2 runs. Junaid Shamsu played a great cameo of 24 of just 11 deliveries, and Gopa Kumar out there managed that boundary of the very first delivery. 71 for 4 Colatta.
Well, Umair Ali Khan comes into bowl, and I'm still thinking of that delivery that got the wicket of Junaid Shamsu. Would have even got for 5 wides had he left it so far away from the batsman and the keeper, but he chased it. And it's moments like those when you know that victory is in sight, especially for Future Mattress. The floating power play, the optional power play now taken. And they have to face Umair Ali Khan. And Ranjit Mani, he's the man standing between Future Mattress and the 2 points. Unbelievable! What a hit, Ranjit Mani! You cannot do that to Umair Ali Khan. I'm in shock, Mudassir Ali.
I can see that Abdul Rahman this time completely. It's like a left-hand batter, Ranjit Mani, played towards the deep extra cover. I would say it's a deep mid-wicket. Brilliant, brilliant batting by Ranjit. This time a slower delivery played towards the deep square leg. The good thing is they got the maximum of the very first delivery. Still in a chance to win this game for Colatta Chocolates. Captain Ranjit Mani.
Well, Mudassir Ali, you call that over extra cover or deep mid-wicket. I just call that a bludgeon. Look at that. I'll tell you what, any left-hander in the UAE would be proud of a shot like that. What a hit. Ranjit Mani, 42 of 21. And now it's actual left-hander on strike. Gopakumar. Oh, he's bowled him. He has bowled him. Umair Ali Khan targeting the stumps. And that's a big wicket. Very big wicket now.
Poor cricket by Gopakumar. Brilliantly bowled by Umair Ali Khan on a good length. Completely beaten. And cleans up the leg stump. Walks back Gopakumar. Should have taken that single and rotated the strike. It's a lone battle by Ranjit Mani. Gopakumar just manages 4 of 4 deliveries. 78 for 5 after 7.3 overs.
A new batsman in is Intizar Ali. 27 needed of 15 deliveries. And the Colatta Chocolates will be scratching their head in the run chase. They should have been cruising. But only Ranjit Mani and Junaid Samsu stepping up. Well, Intizar Ali has only scored 2 runs in the tournament so far. And this is a big task now for him against Umair Ali Khan. 3 deliveries and he's already conceded 7. All they need is 12. Played into the covers, just a single. This is the optional power play. So you can understand why Gopakumar wanted to try that big hit. Because if he had gotten another boundary, that would have settled the nerves.
But to get that boundary, you need to put the wood on the ball. Completely misses. Good thing is Ranjit Mani is on strike for Colatta. Played towards the mid-wicket, just a single. An interesting chase by Colatta Chocolates.
Very interesting field placing as well. The 3 fielders are on the leg side. Square leg, mid-wicket and long on. Everybody else in the circle on the offside. So clearly he's going to target those stumps. Last ball. Intizar Ali coming down the track. That's Umair Ali Khan, my friend. You don't do that to Umair Ali Khan. It's a big wicket. It's a brilliant over from Umair. And could this be the game settled now, Mudassir Ali?
Definitely. They're back in business. Future Mattress. Look at Umair Ali. Always comes up with new things. Walks back Intizar Ali. Just a run added to his name. And 80 for 6 Colatta Chocolates after 8.
25 needed of 12 deliveries. 6 of those will come from the birthday boy, Mohammad Azhar. Already taken 2 wickets, giving away only 6 runs. And he's come in to bowl the 9th over, Mudassir. If Ranjit Mani gets a hold of him, this could be an exciting finish.
Both the batter and the bowler are very experienced. Goes on the back foot, completely misses this time. Azhar, just a single. Really don't understand why they have promoted Intezar Ali above Shakir Haidru.
Or maybe, as they call it, it was a low-cost wicket. Umair Ali is over. If you would have gotten a boundary, that would be great. If not, they have Shakir Haidru. 12 runs already in the tournament. So 10 runs more than Intezar Ali has managed. Oh, he's hit him plumb in front. That's a big appeal. Oh, he's saying it's bat. Well, the umpire is saying it's bat first.
It's his birthday. Please listen to Mohammad Azhar.
Let's have a look here. And clearly Mohammad Azhar's birthday wish not coming true. Very, very close. Azhar is still saying it's bad first. Well, you don't have a DRS review, Azhar, so calm down. Oh, he's got him. The scoop attempted. The birthday boy is celebrating. It's not Shakir Haidru, but it's an even bigger wicket. It's Ranjit Mani on 44. What a spell of bowling from Mohammad Azhar.
I think with this wicket, it's all over for Colatta Chocolates. Brilliant, brilliant bowling by Azhar. Slower in the air and targeting those wickets. Trying for the scoop shot. Completely misses. Cleans up the middle stump. Walks back. Dejected captain Ranjit Mani scoring 44 of 24 deliveries with the help of 4 fours and 1 6. 82 for 7 Colatta Chocolates.
Well, that was the LBW appeal. Not given. Umpire saying bat first. And then exactly the same delivery. Crashing into middle stump. Mohammad Azhar. He enjoyed that. He really enjoyed that wicket.
That to a spinner bowling crucial over the 9th over of the innings. Walks in Zishan Butt. The bowlers and the fielders are always under pressure when Rohan Mustafa is out there. Just a single run to his name so far, Zishan Butt.
I'm not understanding why there's such an animated conversation going on. The man has only scored 1 run in the whole tournament. Oh, in the air. Could this be wicket number 4? Oh, in the gap. Landing safely, and then they take 2, pushing 3. Pushing 3 on the keeper. What's happening? Everyone has lost their mind, Mudassir Ali.
He's limping out there, Zishan Butt. So Shakir Haidru. Almost half of the team is injured for Colatta. Still, they are battling out in the middle. A quick throw by Asif Hayat. They went for the 3rd run. Still couple of maximums they need. 20 of 8 deliveries.
Oh, this time going through the legs. Shakir Haidru has absolutely no clue how to play Mohammad Azhar. 19 needed of 7 deliveries. They need a maximum here. They need a boundary, at least a 6 at best. Oh, this game is done and dusted for the Colatta Chocolates. The left-hander Zishan Butt on strike. Can Azhar get the 4th wicket? Oh, tense moments here. Tense moments.
Some banter going between the wicket keeper and the Batter Zishan Butt goes big towards the long off, and it's out of the park.
Well, the last ball of the over, probably the poorest ball of the over. A slot delivery, a nothing delivery. Not targeting the stumps, not bowling it short and wide, just in the slot. And Zishan, but where have you been? First scoring shot, a maximum for him. 13 needed of the last over now, Mudassir Ali. Anything can happen.
Poor piece of bowling. Getting a bit greedy. Targeting those stumps. A crooked delivery sent out of the park by Zishan, but 9 gone, 92 for 7.
The left-handed fast bowler, Uzair Khan. A very interesting field this. Mid-off up in the circle. A point, a cover, and short fine leg. So he's either going to bowl wide outside off stump and try for those Yorkers or go for that short delivery. And the slower one as well, as Mudassir is pointing. Goes for the full toss. First delivery. It's Rohan Mustafa. They're not pushing for 2. They are. This could be a suicidal run, and it is. And that is very poor cricket from Colatta Chocolates. Instead of keeping Zishan Butt on strike, they've given away the wicket, and a new batsman will walk in now, Mudassir Ali.
That too taking on Rohan Mustafa. What a brilliant throw from the deep. Coming all the way from long on and straight into the hands of wicketkeeper. A suicidal run taken by Shakir Haidru. Poor cricket. They lost the 8th wicket. Colatta Chocolates. So all now required is 12 from 5 deliveries. Shakir Haidru, just 2 to his name. What do you say? It's a poor cricketer, Abdur Rahman. 93 for 8.
Well, new man in is safe, but left-handed bowler, but batting right-handed. First time coming in to bat for the Colatta Chocolates, and again, they've just been a bit out of sorts, the Colatta Chocolates. Hitting on the back leg, the pitching outside leg stump. The ball pitched outside leg stump, and I think that's a very good decision from the umpire, GB Alex.
Definitely it was pitching outside the leg, and a brilliant decision under pressure by Alex. What a tournament he's having. It was brilliant throughout the tournament. The good news for Colatta is Zishan, but back on strike. 4 deliveries, 11 runs, but it won't be easy because it's Uzair Man.
It's Uzair Khan bowling. Third delivery. Zishan on strike. Plays it down. Are they going to push for 2 again? Yes, they are. And very good running this time from Zishan, but They called for the third umpire, but I think he's safe. He needed to get back on strike here.
What a piece of bowling by Uzair Khan. Once again, the block hole played towards the long off. It was Matiullah coming all the way from the deep, and brilliant piece of running between the wickets. Will it be a close call?
Well, he had to gather that throw from a long distance and then bring it back towards the stumps. And I think he's made it. There, the bat is grounded now. Yes, he's in. Very good running, Zishan. Changing positions, Rohan Mustafa this time at long off. He was at long on before. Well, it's 9 runs needed of 3 deliveries. They've taken 2. Zishan Butt back on strike. Oh, he's hit it hard. It's going over the fielder. Could this be a boundary? What a time to get a boundary. Zishan Butt. Unbelievable cameo in progress right now.
Turning the tables on Zishan. But what a brilliant piece of batting coming down the order. A tail ender. This time just missing his Yorker. It was outside the off stump. Opened the face of the blade and ball racing towards the deep point. Now okay, just now we have got the confirmation. It was a short run on the previous delivery where they ran couple of runs. So now it all came down to 6 of 2 deliveries. 1 hit away, Colatta Chocolates.
Well, this is the ball right here. A boundary. And things will become very... Oh, he's missed it. Oh, he's missed it. It was the perfect Yorker. And Zishan Butt now has to emulate a certain Javed Miandad if he wants to take his team home.
Whenever Abdur Rahman is in the comment box, it's all about Pakistan cricket. Definitely 1986. Can you repeat the feat which Javed Miandad has achieved in Sharjah Cricket Stadium?
Well, he can do a Dhoni as well. And hit a 6 off the last ball. He's done it a million times. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I can't remember exactly where. He could do a Naseem Shah very recently in the Asia Cup. Fast bowler, 11th number batsman against a left-handed fast bowler as well. Oh, it's all on. 6 to win. In the slot. It's in the air. Could this be a wicket? It is. Matiullah Khan takes the catch right at the edge of the circle. Unbelievable scenes here at the fan court. DCC X10. It was a game of centimeters. A game of mere inches. And what a pressure catch taken by Matiullah Khan.
What a thrilling match we have witnessed tonight. It was in the block hole. Well picked by Zishan Butt, but wasn't able to clear that man on the long off. There was a fumble, but he has taken that catch on the second attempt. Matiullah Khan. A narrow escape, I would say, for future Mattress.
Oh, very, very narrow escape, and they'll be very disappointed. The Colatta Chocolates only have themselves to blame. Their batting, the top order especially, just not coming to the party. And Zishan Butt is all smiles. Matiullah Khan showing him the part of the hand where that ball hit him. And Uzair Khan will be a relieved man. Almost conceded 13. What a shot that was from Zishan Butt. A few inches above Matiullah Khan, or to the right or the left, and that would have been the game for Colatta Chocolates. But it's Rohan Mustafa leading his side out after a victory for the future Mattress.
A brilliant match we have witnessed. What a performance. The first innings, it was all about Rohan Mustafa and Dawood Ejaz, but once Ranjit Mani came into the attack, they have restricted them around 104. And what a chase we have witnessed. Ranjit Mani belting that 44 runs, but the end, it came down to 1 ball, 6 runs. Unlucky, I would say, but still full marks to Zishan, but the way he has performed, definitely the big teams will be eyeing him.
Yeah, absolutely. Good bowler as well. That's the batting card. And that's where they've lost the game. Up top, Shinto 4, deliveries for 2, Lakshman 2, Krishna Kumar 2, Shakir Haidru 2. It seems 2 is their favorite number. And it was Ranjit Mani, the lone battle, 44 of 24 deliveries for him. Junaid Shamsu, 24-11, got out to probably the worst delivery Rohan has ever bowled in his life. And then Zishan Butt, 14 of 6, that last ball, a few centimeters away from the rope. And it was Umair Ali Khan and Rohan Mustafa up top that did all the damage with the ball. But the birthday boy, Mohammad Azhar, 3 wickets for 17 runs. And Uzair Khan, the 1 wicket, but what an important wicket that was, the last one of Zishan Butt.
The difference, I think, between both the teams are the extras. 11 has been considered by the Colatta, and talking about the highlights, Mohammad Azhar targeting those stems. The birthday boy was brilliant this time. KK trying to heave over mid.
Chocolates lost this game. That run out attempted, they should have left Zishan Butt on strike. And that delivery was in the slot. Zishan Butt just not able to middle it. That's the match summary. Then 104. And we were looking at 120, 130 at one stage. So they did well to pull it back. The Colatta Chocolate, Rohan Mustafa, the top scorer, 40 of 22. Dawood Ijaz, 32 of 20. And then in the run chase, it was Ranjit Mani, 44 of 24 deliveries. And a cameo from Zishan Butt, 14 of 16. Mohammad Azhar, 3 for 17 on the day. And Future Mattress winning by the barest of margins, 5 runs. But a victory is a victory, and Future Mattress get the 2 points. Well, we will be going down to Ahmed Khwaja with the man of the match for the post-match presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of the fan code DCC X10 Division 1. Well, it's the third and final match of the day, match number 30, and what a thriller it was. Future Mattress, having won the toss, elected to bat first, and they posted a score of 104 for 4 in their allotted 10 overs, and it went down right to the final ball. 6 needed off 1, but Uzair Khan delivered under the pressure as Colatta Chocolates were bowled out for 99. Well, there are plenty of candidates for the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. K.S. Farooq, executive member of the DCC. Mohammad Azhar bowled beautifully, 3 wickets in his overs, 2 for 17. But the player of the match award goes to the captain of Future Mattress, Rohan Mustafa, for his outstanding innings of 40 of 22 and his 2 for 23 in his 2 overs. Ronnie, a fantastic match, but you were 60 odd. There was an opening stand. You were 70 odd after 6 overs, but could only manage 104. What was the reason for that?
First of all, thanks to Allah. Of course, I think we were like when we scored 17 4 overs or something like that. So we were thinking to score more than 130 as we scored last match. But to be honest, the wicket was not that much easy. It was keeping low, and I'm credited to their bowlers. They bowled really well in these last 4 overs.
And in the bowling, what was the game plan for you guys?
Honestly, I told Omer like he just need to bowl a little bit far. The square are very big, and the ball is keeping a little bit low. But we did few mistakes, and which we, like Aryan bowled a little bit very short balls, which went for 6 and 4s, and then we give them momentum. So I think they even played Ranjit played very well. Other than that, all was okay.
And of course, this was a very important match to keep in touch with 11 A's who are on top of the group. Now that will give you a lot of momentum.
Yes, of course. As you know, me, Ali Shan are the main member of the Future Mattress. We are leaving, so I think I have just spoken to them. Like they just need to keep momentum on, and T10 is a game of a day. One day anyone can score. As you know, was scored a lot of in last 3 or 4 matches, and today you got on 0. So I just told them like just believe in yourself. If you play well, and you can make your team win.
And you must be very happy about your batting form.
Yes, of course, he's really doing well, and I think I've just spoken to him like, just keep going on, and I believe inshallah he will come and play for you inshallah soon.
And what about your personal batting form?
Of course, leaving with man of the match, of course, that will give me confidence, and of course, and I just don't like T10 games because it's very short, and I'm not that much good in T10. Especially I bowl well, but I don't know how to hit every ball for 6. So, but still, I manage it, and I just go opener. I just try to slash the balls, and that's it.
Well, if you can't hit it for 6, slashing it for 4 behind point will work for you. Well played, Ronnie.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, that was the outstanding and always charming, always entertaining Rohan Mustafa with a well-deserved player of the match. That's all from the post-match award ceremony. Let's head back to the comm box.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ahmed Khwaja. So those are the results for today. DCC Starlets losing their game against VTUG Walls. A surprise match for that, the match number 28. Then 11 Ace winning by 11 runs, the irony of it all. Match number 29. And then Future Mattress, well, after that match, everyone will need a mattress to lie down on. Future Mattress winning by 5 runs against Colatta Chocolates. Fan code DCC X10, very much alive. That's the points table then. Not a lot of changes there. VTUG Volts just jolting DCC Starlets and keeping them at number 3. Liari King still to get off the mark. IGM at number 1 and looking good to retain that spot, but defenders catching up quickly. Still have 3 games to play, the defenders, and the net run rate could improve. And then Group B. Well, this is the open group, the group of death. 7 district more or less knocked out now, 4 losses in 4 games. A Pacific group, Colatta Chocolate and Future Mattress all with an opportunity to play those qualifiers in the next round. 11 A's on top with 1 more game to play, 10 points for them.
Definitely this loss will help the Pacific, or else they could have been knocked out of this tournament. And we have
we will be back here for the Division 2 round of games at the fan code DCC X10. Please join us tomorrow for more action live from the Vision Cricket Centre. That's Mudassir Ali and Abdurrahman signing off for the evening. You have a great one.